actually happened a couple months ago. I've only told 3 people. My son once, my friend once, as we were leaving after hanging out. He's like, okay, bye-bye. And he shut the door. And my wife about 24 times.
Hey, babe. Did I tell you I found pie?
I haven't told anyone else until here. I think that's a good place to start today, and also invite the psych and neuroscientists into the equation. After 5 years of every day, all day, trying to digest this, the last 2 isolated, I'm hyper-vigilant about checking my crazy. I have a lot of questions, starting with, is it even possible for a mind to make up a story about before it even exists? Because we're going to watch the math of mind turned on, then the mind turn on, and then later enter the body and the brain turn on. So this has nothing even to do with the mind whatsoever. Next question for mathematicians. An infinitely empty structure and full are nearly the same thing experientially. If you were to ask an infinite structure, how many ways are there for you to exit yourself, know yourself, reveal yourself to yourself? You would imagine the answer would be infinite. The question is, mathematically, is it possible for there to only be one way, even though it's infinite? It sure feels like there's one way. Anyway, I have a lot of questions. The psychological sciences, I think, are aligned with it. The ancient East teachings, which is sweet for a while now. See, surrender, look at, let go, recognize, release. And the neuros have concluded that everything comes from consciousness. High five. Yeah, it's not that crazy, right? Well, how nutso are we coming off here? Do we really think we found pi? On premise, no. However, I wouldn't doubt for one single moment that it would be in here. It's the first story in the math of life. You can't go back any farther. So if that's true, I would almost expect it to be in here. But I don't even know what it is. On waking up from this moment, dream state of a download, I found pi. I was wide awake. I went downstairs, and for an hour and a half, I looked up what is pi and phi. I can see the definitions. I could see the examples.
It's in the seashells. It's in the seashells.
I know it's in the seashells. I could see that, but I get the definitions, I get the examples, but nobody knows where it comes from. What is it? What's the source? What's the authoring structure? If math is the language of existence, numbers can't just be conceptual. They have to refer to something that exists, or all the alignments are just going to be magical. I think that's seems like the correct logic, but I don't know. As a layman, it seems just like more and better and beautiful ways of finding the pattern. At what point does it become malleable? Can you use it? I don't know how to apply it to anything. It's kind of like those Tesla videos.
Tesla said if you want the secrets to the universe, you need to understand 3, 6, and 9. Now we look at this, see? We got 1 and 2, 4 and 5, 7 and 8, and then we got 3, 6, and 9. Ipso facto, Tesla was trying to show us how to manifest anything we want.
I'm pretty sure Tesla died penniless. I don't think that's what he was teaching.
Yeah, well, 3, 6, 9.
That's how it comes out to me. I don't understand, but I think you guys do. So let's get at it. We're going to do the same thing those guys are doing. Toss around some patterns and call them numbers. And we're going to try to see if we could find the patterns that all of the other patterns come from. And for the Tesla fans, for what it's worth, 3, 6, and 9 are the 3 times the self separates from the self, according to the SeRe GoBe math. Made visible by the golden bento, I did not put the math there, we're just recognizing it. It's inherent into itself. It's crazy and beautiful.
Welcome to GoBe.
We are 3 deep into putting this on this as we welcome mathematicians, scientists, physicists, metaphysicists, numerologists, 10-year-olds, anyone interested in the big question. If you don't know what any of that means, you should probably go back to tape 2. Part 1 was the hooks that we're going to go find right now. In part 2, we learned what this story was, which you should know, although you may be able to figure it out. Let's find out. If you're not a physicist or a mathematician or a general smarty pants, from here on out, things may sound audibly confusing, akin to dumping a bunch of puzzle pieces out on the table. So you're going to have the ability to put the puzzle together. And if you're a young budding scientist like me, what we're asking the scientists to do is use the deductive method for logical reasoning, for figuring stuff out, which means that this story may be just one big ball of poopy. Yet just for a little bit, the scientists are going to pretend that it's true, and then take everything they know and see if all of their knowledge matches this story, pretending that it's true. The fun part is that the experience this story is pointing to is more true than any thoughts that scientists and mathematicians can have about it. It's more true than any thought that can happen in the mind whatsoever. Remember, we're starting at deep sleep and ending at waking up. So the whole story is less than a second and includes no thought. Aside from pure pattern recognition, patterns are patterns, any thought you have about this is probably closer to exactly wrong than wrong. So you want to bend your knowledge of physics and math to the story as opposed to try to change the story to match the other way. It'll be the wrong direction. So, or you guys do both, I guess. Sorry, I'm talking to 10-year-olds and physicists at the same time. I should probably stop that. But while we have a 10-year-olds here, or invite them in, we're going to see if we can find the structural piece missing in the theory of everything, which is one of the things we want to achieve. Right? If I understand correctly, the theory of everything is relativity, which is how big things work, quantum mechanics, how small things work. They both work off of different rules that do not intersect or interact. What's the piece in the middle that connects them? I know nothing about it. But this was the craziest hook that we gave with the least chance of finding. And we said a 10-year-old who knows nothing about physics will be able to figure it out. So welcome 10-year-old. Take a look at this piece here. There's 3 squares. I'm going to call this square nothing. We're going to call this square everything. And we're going to call this one in the middle you. What's your name? Timmy, Sally, Joe. There's too many names. My name is Ross, but that's just one of my names. I have a whole bunch, and they're all names that other people call me. What's your name that you call yourself, but nobody else calls you? Like if you wanted to tell your mom that you were hungry, you would say,
Serving wench, the king is famished.
I am hungry. We're going to use the name I for right here, because that's the name we all call ourselves. Okay, so if I change the definition of nothing to small things, and I change the definition of everything to big things, what's in the middle? Nice, I. All right, that might do it, but just in case, let's do one more. We're going to call this home. Home is where the most love is. It is the best place to be. It's also fun to leave home and go explore. So we're going to leave home and we're going to leave a path so we can find our way back. Because once you leave home, you can always turn back.
Once you leave home, there's always 2 directions that you can go.
Once you leave home, there's always 2 directions that you can go.
Once you leave home, there's always 2 directions that you can go. Once I leave outwards to go explore, I can explore as long as I want. We can just keep on adding game pieces onto our board. And they get bigger and bigger and bigger. Going outwards will never take you home. If you want to get home again, you have to turn around and go inwards. It's a totally different direction. But it's okay because we always leave a path. You can name your path anything you want. I'm going to name my path time. Time is whatever path I take to go out and explore. But you can never get lost because home is where the heart is. So you just turn back and you go all the way back to our original game board, the heart. Everything gets smaller and smaller, ending up at nothing. Just to check again, what did we call the piece that was in between nothing and everything? In between the small things and the big things and moving outwards and moving inwards? I. All right, thank you so much. Now go outside, ride a bike, have some fun. And scene. Illustration. It may be that simple. We may have missed a piece that's coming up. If I can help it, I'm not going to say where the discoveries are and aren't, so the horde of morons who don't know how to discover won't know what's there. They won't say, haha, you failed. because they won't know where the discovery is or is not. The discovery is for you to make, for those who know how to put the puzzle pieces together. Everyone else is just going to hear some form of,
Mommy, the sun is round and yellow, and my lollipop is round and yellow, so my lollipop is the sun.
and as a functioning member of the horde of morons, this is how I hear it coming out of my own mouth, and I won't know either unless you tell me. And please do, because I got everything in this. And the SeRe GoBe and its derivatives are how the Gutenheim Love Machine is going to be funded. It has to be self-funding. This is the seed. This is the code of the seed. I'm looking for people who might want to see the flower, because no one's going to buy this painting unless you tell them how sweet it is. And according to the sweet SeRe GoBe, the middle of everything should be a form of seeingness or a form of emptiness.